So when we chant Hare Krishna, naturally, we should be relishing that chanting. In fact, the devotees of the previous acharyas, in their prayers, they say that if someone is chanting and he's not crying, it must be known that when he's hearing the holy name of Krishna, of Lord Chaitanya, his heart isn't melting, his heart is hard like a stone. Very unfortunate. So the Bhajananandis, they take a little taste and they want to go on relishing. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he has revealed that actually the highest taste comes in chanting with so many devotees and in giving that devotion to others. So the responsibility that Prabhupada has given to all of his followers in disciplic succession, and which has been given before him by the previous acharyas, and ultimately by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is that every person, every house should be approached and they should be begged to please take up the order of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is that order? To chant Hare Krishna, to worship Krishna, and to study the teachings of Krishna, like the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shikha. This was the Agya, the order that Lord Nityananda and Haridas, they received. So although the Supreme Personality of Godhead has come as Lord Nityananda and Lord Brahma has come as Haridas, they're going from every house to beg the people to chant Hare Krishna, to take up this message. So that is how we relish, is that whether it's relishing or not, anyway, we first have our first duty to our spiritual master. We can't forget that. We are completely subordinate to his mercy. So Srila Prabhupada wanted, all the great devotees want, that every person should get the chance to take up chanting. I remember that before I went to India in 1969, 1970, I visited, at that time we were just moved into this New Dwarka, Vatsika Avenue address. That time there were little small Radha Krishna deities that were taken around the block, and we would give a morning report. It was very inspiring. Jai! And all the devotees would give their report, and Srila Prabhupada was very satisfied. So one morning Srila Prabhupada was taking a walk, and he mentioned that it's not that everyone will be a devotee, shaved up and living in the temple. He didn't say shaved up, but he said living in the temple. Not that everyone will be living in the temple, but just like there are so many churches, or there'll be so many temples, and some devotees who are fully giving their time for preaching, instructing, they'll be living there. And others, hundreds and thousands, they'll be coming sometimes to the temple. In their house they'll be worshipping and chanting. In 1970, I remember that he mentioned that. And this is also in the 5th canto, one place Srila Prabhupada says in the purport that there's no reason why every person in every society all over the world cannot chant Hare Krishna in his home with his family every night. This is a mission. Everyone may not be able to come in our temple, although many more will, hundreds and thousands, and many more temples will be made. But everyone can chant in their home. This type of preaching was started by Lord Nityananda, of course, and that was revived by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Namhat program, where individual houses or in groups anyway, he would encourage them to open up little shops, Shraddha Kutis, houses of faith. And many programs have started now around the society. A few programs have started to encourage people to form the broad Varnashram base that Prabhupada said was yet to be completed in his work, contributing something every month, at least chanting in their homes to form a broad congregation. In this way, there are so many things yet to be done, so many books yet to be distributed to cultivate all these people.